Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video we have an unboxing for a craft bag. I saw the original bag on Passionate Knits YouTube channel. I think that's what she's called, Passionate Knits. If that's wrong, I'll put it across. It's Kelsie and I watch her here on YouTube. She's also on TikTok and all the rest. But I originally saw the bag on one of her videos. I think she went away and she took this bag with her, so I thought I need to test that bag out for you guys. Of course I really wanted the bag too, but I thought I really need to test this out. I did some research and I actually found a sort of knockoff version on Temu as well, so I got that one as well. That one was quite cheap. The Amazon version was about $65 Australian and then the Temu version was $25, so there was a $40 difference between the two, and I thought, okay, what's the cheaper version really going to be like? So first of all, I'm going to open the Amazon version, and these come in all different colours, and I think some colours were more expensive than other colours, but this is the colour I chose anyway. And if you know me in person, or if you've been watching my videos long enough, you'll know I love this colour blue. So it just comes wrapped in plastic. And let's see when we open it. Just making sure my hands are dirty. Hands are clean and not dirty. Just grab that all out of there. And this is the brand. I have absolutely no idea how to say this brand name. So I've just changed my lighting up a bit, and because we could not see, well, I could not see in the camera what the brand was. I'm just swapping that around. That's the brand. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Nope, not happening. Because I cannot pronounce that word. Yarn storage one, because hello, it's a crochet channel, but they must do other types as well. So that's the bag. So let's sort of unfold it. Just got a bit of tissue paper. Oh wow, so I didn't see this part on Kelsie's bag. She didn't do a review or anything. She just was just using it. I think she was using it at the airport actually. So it has this strap on the back, and that's where you can hook it over your hand luggage, which I think is awesome. That is a great idea. There is a clear pocket at the back. Very big too, like it's huge. You could probably fit a small tablet or something in there. You could fit your phone in there. You could fit patterns if you're going to use it as the crochet backpack. Fold it out. It's a backpack slash carry bag. So you could use it either way. Let's open the zips. Oh, it's got lovely zips. So let's undo that. Oh, nice zip to open. Very nice. Oh my goodness, it's massive. Wow. It's actually bigger than I thought. It looked big on her video, but it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So you've got side pockets that are elasticated on the sides here. It's also got 1, 2, 3 holes on the side so that you can put your yarn out. And then on the other side it has the same thing. So it's got the elasticated pocket plus the 3 holes. So that's awesome. Wow, this is a really good bag. What's that? More of the stuff you're not allowed to eat. I'm just kind of like flipping it out a bit so you can see inside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 internal pockets in there. 6 internal pockets plus 1 big main pocket. And then it has 1, 2, 3 pockets here, 1, 2 and 3. They're clear, and I don't know if my phone would fit in there. I don't even know where my phone is. So this is a Galaxy S22, I think. I don't actually know. So that does fit my phone in there, so that's good. You can see how big the pocket is if you know how big a Galaxy S. It's the Ultra one. It's quite a big phone. So that fits in there, and I've got some yarn here. This is a, how big is it? It's 200 grams or 7-ounce ball of yarn, so that's quite a big one. Got one of those, got two of those actually. Sorry, I'm just jumping off camera. So two of those fit flat in the bottom. Can you see that? Two fit flat in the bottom easily, like they're not squashed at all. And I reckon you could stack it 3 high. You could stack it 3 high if you really, really needed to. So you could fit 6 of those yarn cakes in there if you were traveling. If you had your project in there as well, you probably wouldn't be able to fit them in there. But that's just giving you an idea of like the space that's inside. This yarn, in case you're wondering, is Hobie Lollipop. So I love the colour. I know the Temu bag isn't as big as this. It was a lot cheaper, so there's that. So this is the one I got on Amazon. So on the inside we've got some other pockets. So you can put your crochet hooks in there. It has a little, pop some stitch markers in there so you can see. It's got a little clear pocket on here. So it's got two, it's got one here and one on that side. I've put a needle in there, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So it's got 1, 2, and then it's also got 2 little pockets down here that are clear. You could use them to put things in, or they just protect your crochet hooks when they're in there. And on this other side here, that also has, so this is just a regular size crochet hook. It's like a clover, size of a clover crochet hook if you've got clover crochet hooks. So you can see how big that is there. You know what I think this side is for? It's because a crochet hook is not really going to stay in there, it's just going to fall through. This side is probably for knitting needles because knitting needles are a lot longer. So that totally makes sense. But you can still use that to put some bits and pieces in there if you are solely a crocheter. This is a really cool bag. I'm actually really happy that I got this one. So I paid for this myself. Both bags paid for myself. Market research, I put it down to. So that's really good. And also you could put your phone in there, your car keys. I call it a purse, you may call it your wallet, the thing that you put all your money in. The zips are lovely on this bag, they do it really well. So it's got 2 zips, 2 zipper pulls I should say. It's got 1 zip, 2 zipper pulls. So easy access to the bag. And this has got a, I don't know what they're called, but this is stiff, this is not flimsy, so when it's open, it's hard to get it to stand up, there's nothing in it. When it's open, it stands up. That's what I noticed about her bag too. She had it on the floor, and I thought, that bag's standing up, why is it not falling over? Or why is the top of it not all flimsy? It's because it's got one of those openings. I don't know what these are called. These openings? But it makes your bag stay open. I really like that about it. So of course I want to test it out. I want to take it for a test run. I do. I want to take it for a test run. So I'm going to pop that one aside. Love the colour of that one. And then this is the Temu one. It came in its, you know, when you get packages in their satchels. It came in a satchel and I've just taken it out of the satchel. I have not looked inside this bag. It's got a little bit of weight to it, not overly heavy. Oh, it feels nice. Oh my goodness. No, it doesn't look like it has a brand, but can you see? I don't know if the black is going to show up. Can you see the front and the front stitching on the bags? Not the same, but very similar. Okay, so let's go with the back first. The back has straps. It doesn't have a clear pocket. It has a pocket at the back with Velcro. It doesn't have the travel loop that one had to put onto your hand luggage if you've got those hand luggage suitcases that you pull the handle up and you slot that in there. It hasn't got that, but that's no biggie. Depends, are you going to travel with it? Are you going to take it on an aeroplane or use it with one of those little travel trolleys? If you're not, it really doesn't matter. So it has the backpack, handles, the straps. Not as padded as the Amazon one, but it's probably still okay. So it does have the carry handles, although these are much longer on this black bag than on the blue bag. Can you see the difference? On the side, it does have 3 yarn holes, little eyelets on the side. It's got 3 on that side. Oh, but it doesn't have 3 on the other side. So this bag has only got 3 eyelets. The Amazon one, which is the brand I can't pronounce, has 6. This one only has 3. And on the side where it doesn't have the eyelets, it has one of those little chargey port things just here. So this side has a pocket. Let's see how big it is compared to that one. It's about half the size, the pocket on the side. And then on the side where the eyelets are, it has a zip pocket. It keeps collapsing because it's brand new. Oh, I like this though. It has a zip pocket and it has little spots for your crochet hooks in there, little elasticy things for that. And then it has a pocket on this side. Shush phone, you're supposed to be on silent. So it has a little pocket here, and that has a zipper, and it's clear, so you can pop, you know, whatever you want in there. So I do like that feature, a little pocket. Although it only has one side pocket that is a zipper, and then one side pocket that is not a zipper. Okay, let's look at the front. Okay, it comes with this little zip-up pouch, which is kind of cool. The other one did not come with that. Just has a little zip-up pouch. You can see it's fair size. You know, stitch markers, scissors, any notions that you need to take when you're crafting. So it's big enough to fit a pair of scissors. Yep, totally big enough to fit a little pair of scissors in there. These are the little blue snips that I normally use. That will definitely fit in there. So that's quite roomy. It also comes with a clasp, so you can take it off if you don't want it on your bag. So on the inside, what the heck is this? Oh, is it removable? Okay, it's got a removable insert, so we'll just take that out for a minute. Elasticated bits here, and then down the bottom here it has deep pockets. It has only one compartment, quite a small compartment, on the inside in there with elastic. It's only a tiny compartment. So how on earth did that Velcro thing go in there? This was kind of just jammed in there. As you can see, it's all folded up. So we have, okay, let's see if I can just figure this out. So this is totally removable because obviously I just had it out of it. And it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. And I would wonder if, so the soft part of the Velcro, so what's that? That's the hook, is the scratchy bit. Is it the eye? I don't know. The soft part of the Velcro is on the inside of the bag. The scratchy bit, which hooks on, is on the divider that you can take out. So if you didn't have it in there, it wouldn't, your yarn wouldn't stick to it. But if you had it in there, potentially your yarn might snag on it. Now I have not got this in properly. 3 dividers there for your yarn. The only thing, and the only problem I see is, like, that's how deep it is. Hang on. The bag is that deep. So if you've got a yarn ball or something down in those pockets, they're in there and they're gone. It doesn't divide the bottom of the bag. Like, it might just swim around the bottom of the bag. That would be I would actually leave that divider out because I personally think it'll be annoying. But if you had Red Heart Super Saver, let's have a look. Where, oh, what's this one? Okay, so that's a Red Heart Super Saver ball. If you're American, you know exactly what this looks like. It is, I'm pretty sure it's a 7 ounce. Where do I find that information? Oh, there it is. 7 ounce or just under 200 gram ball. If you're an Aussie or maybe English, you might be used to the 100 gram balls. And you can see the difference in the size there. They're pretty much the same sort of width. Let's see if they go in easily. Slightly squishy, but not totally squishy. Yeah, it just got stuck on the Velcro there. Oh my goodness. So even with a Red Heart ball in there, that even gets swamped too. Okay, so this is how deep the bag is. It swallowed up this one, and that one fit on top, and then the top of the bag was just about half an inch over the mustard one. So that's quite deep. The other bag was as deep, but it didn't have those dividers that come all the way to the top. I personally think if those dividers that are removable, if they didn't come all the way to the top, I think that would actually be better. I'm just going to take this out. So that's how tall your divider is. So that's how deep when you put your yarn in, that's how deep it is. I don't know, I would obviously have to test it out and actually use it for crocheting. But I personally think without using it that this would be too deep. But it is removable, so if you don't like it, you can take it out, pop it over there. And on the inside you do get one pocket for, I don't actually think it's going to fit yarn in it. Let me just, no, it doesn't even fit that in there. So it's more of a pocket for your phone would fit there. A pair of scissors or something would fit down in there. And this bag is not as big. So the blue bag is about an inch larger. I'm going to put the measurements on the screen because I can get that from the website where I got them. So this one was from Amazon, this one was from Temu. Love the colour. I love you get that little extra little potions. Little extra bag with it too, and it is removable, so that's good. It doesn't come with a D ring, sorry, on here, so you could connect car keys or something to that if you've got car keys. This is that one, and this is that one. Very similar, if not the same. It's got the 2 clear pockets at the top. The Temu one has a zipper at the top of the pockets, the Amazon one does not. 5 little clear pockets down the bottom, and this one only has 2. These obviously are just that wide, but on the Temu one, they're only tiny. Like, really tiny. Probably wouldn't fit much in it. It literally is just to hold your crochet hook. The Amazon one has 10 little elastic things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it has the same amount. It's just this clear pocket down the bottom here is divided in half, where on the other one it's just 1 pocket there and 1 pocket there. But this has got a zip, which I do like. Does it not go across? Okay, no, that's good. Well, that's got a little clear pocket here, which is a zipper, which on the Amazon one, it's not a zip up. So that's a total bonus. That's got that zip up bit there. This part down here, it is pretty much the same. It's just smaller because this is a smaller bag than the Amazon one. So it's pretty much the same. We'll do the same thing, but like I said again, it is smaller than the other one. This is really hard to do. It is much wider, so we've got like, I don't know, probably an inch, almost 2 inches wider there. So it definitely does have more room in the Amazon brand. So depending on your budget, if your budget is not very big, I think this Temu, no name. It doesn't have a brand anywhere. It doesn't even have a label that I can see. I think this is great. It would definitely do the job. It would definitely do the job. And you could use this for basically a backpack for anything. Like, it doesn't have to be craft. Like, you've got this zip up pocket here, so you don't have to put craft in that. However, I do like the bigger handles on this bag. I don't know, I just feel like that's easier to grab hold of. The other ones are quite short, and it has a little tab here. I chose a really bad colour t-shirt to show a black bag. It has a little clip there to keep the handles together. The Amazon one does not. I mean, that's totally fine. I have quite skinny fingers and I have long hands, but I have small hands. So for me, that's okay. But if you have a wider hand, I don't know, it's not much to grab onto. Where, put that behind it, you'll see there's much more room there. This is not a very good test because there's nothing in the bags, but you know, feels good. This has got plenty of padding, plenty of strap if you need to let them out, like to make it a big straps, plenty big enough. But again, I don't have anything in it, but it feels like the straps will be padded enough. And then this bag's smaller, so it wouldn't have as much in it, so therefore wouldn't be as heavy. There's not much padding on these straps at all. You do get a lot of strap to adjust it with. Pretty much the same kind of buckle. It does have padding, so I don't think, unless you put bricks in it, I don't think it would be uncomfortable to wear. I can get myself out. I would rate this out of 10. I would rate it as, I'm going to be tough, I'm going to say a 7. Because it doesn't have the internal pockets like, I'm going to say the Ludez. I'm sure that's not how you say it. Is it French? It sounds French. It is quite narrow and deep, so I don't like that about it. That's also why I gave it a 7. But there's plenty of room. You could even put the yarn that you're not using at the bottom and then have all the yarn you're using and your project at the top. But I'm giving it a 7. I'd even give it a 6 because it doesn't have those internal pockets, which I think is really cool, which is what the other bag has. But the front bag, the front zip is pretty much the same as the other one. It does have smaller side pockets. I don't have a drink bottle. I don't have a drink bottle here. I've actually cleaned my craft room, so there's none here. I don't have anything to put in there. I think a small drink bottle, like a bottle of fizzy that you get from a shop, I think that would fit in there, but if your drink bottle was bigger, I don't think it would. I love the side zip. That is an extra, isn't it extra? Yeah, that's extra to the Ludez. We'll call it that. It's probably not pronounced like that. Yeah, that's an extra. I don't like how it's only got the 3 eyelets on one side and not the other, but then it does have a bonus charging thingy. I don't know what they're called. The bonus charging thingy on that side. So I'm actually going to give it a 6. I'm not saying it's a bad bag. I'm just saying there's a few things I personally think wouldn't work for me. This bag, I'm actually going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I don't know if there's anything that I don't like because I haven't used it. But looking at it, you've got all those internal pockets. Also, I know, so this has a tan lining, the other one has a grey lining. It's got all those internal pockets. Let's see what we can fit in there. So So I'm just putting my 100-gram ball, or I think that's about 3.5 ounces. Does it fit? It's not being cooperative. Okay, I am struggling a little bit to fit because the bag keeps slipping off my lap. It's very slippery. Oh wait, no, it does fit in there. Okay, so we have a Red Heart Super Saver, and then that's just a Stylecraft Special DK, if you know that brand of yarn. It's just 100 grams, 3.5 ounces on that side. It's 200 grams and 7 ounce skein. There's still plenty of room in there. I could definitely fit that again. So that's 2 balls of Super Saver. You could probably fit 4 balls of Super Saver in there, which is a lot of yarn, and still have room in the middle. Actually, you would definitely have room in the middle. Wow. This thing is like the tartest. It is like huge. And when Kelsie had her bag, I did think, wow, that is a big yarn bag, and it totally works. I'd actually like to know her thoughts on her bag now, because she's obviously used hers. She took hers away on a trip just to see how she liked it. I hope you enjoyed this video review. Obviously that's just a review. I haven't used it. I've literally just taken them out of the packet. I really don't think that I would use that. I really don't think I would. For me personally, it's way too deep, because the yarn that I use is generally this size, and it would get totally lost in the bag. It may work better for you if you have different shaped balls of yarn. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you already own these bags. I would love to know your feedback as well. I will put links for both of these in the description box of this video, which is down below, and if I remember, I will pin a comment with it too. Any purchases made, I do get a very small commission, and that helps keep the videos coming out for you. I think this would be a wonderful gift for a crocheter. I cannot wait to test out these bags. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crochet. Bye.